Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. So in this video I'll be going over 6 tips to learn Java quicker. And so if you don't know what Java is a programming language, one of the biggest languages right now, and it's good to learn. Sometimes it may be a bit difficult to get started learning Java, and so I wanted to give a few tips on how to get started and how to improve quickly. So just quickly before the video starts, I just want to remind you to subscribe for more Java and programming videos. And also I'll be doing a giveaway if I get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. So if you want to enter into that, be sure to subscribe. Anyway, let's get started. So the first tip I have is to use YouTube. And maybe this seems obvious because since you're already on YouTube to watch this video, but there are a lot of resources on YouTube. For example, on my channel in particular, I have all sorts of different 5-minute Java videos to teach you simple things in under 5 minutes. Or if you just search Java tutorial or something to do with Java on YouTube, you'll find probably thousands of videos on how to do things. This can be a really useful resource. It's completely free, and so that's very good to make use of YouTube. The second thing I would suggest is called codingbat.com, and this is a free code practice website, and they do it in Python as well as Java. And you can see there's a lot of activities here. I'll just click on one for an example, and this gives you a problem and you need to solve it and run the code, and it'll say if it's right or wrong. Or there's like other more complicated ones like recursion or AP problems. So this is a wonderful resource to get better at Java and learn a lot of things that you will need in a bigger project, just kind of basic techniques that you need to know. So CodingBat is a very good resource. So the third tip I have is to always try new projects, because creating projects is the best way to really get better. It's just, practicing more makes you get better. So this is just an example folder which I used for a lot of my early projects, and so you can see I did all sorts of projects. I did a battleship game, I did a 2048 game, I did Towers of Hanoi. So all sorts of simple games, even though they've probably been created thousands of times by other people, you can create them yourself just to practice your own skills. And it's also fun when you actually have a real product that you've created as opposed to just doing something like CodingBat, which is still useful, but when you do CodingBat, all you get is like a green check mark. You don't actually get a real finished product that you can use. So it's good to kind of do both of these. Start off with CodingBat, then once you have good skills, then you can work on doing stuff like games. And don't give up. Sometimes it's going to be difficult for you at first because programming is not the easiest thing ever, but it's not as hard as some people make it seem. So it's very possible for you to do these things without spending too much time learning. Like, you don't have to learn for like a whole year before you can start doing simple games like 2048 or a snake game or something like that. So the fourth tip I have is to always look up things you don't know. So example, you have Stack Overflow, which you can look up to find particular questions, but sometimes this may not work. So the best thing to do is just look up on Google like something like how to create an array in Java. And then from here you can find all sorts of different websites that you can learn this from. Or again, just check out my YouTube channel. And I have a video on arrays that will be coming out very soon. And I also have other things here. And the fifth thing is don't get intimidated by syntax errors. So syntax errors are a normal part of learning programming. Everyone gets them, and they can be pretty frustrating at times. But the best way to go about fixing them is try to actually read what they're saying. So let me bring up an example real quick. So here I have a very simple program that I've created, and you can see I've got an error. But a lot of times when people see that something went wrong, they just immediately get like panic and they get upset. But you shouldn't do that. So if you first thing is read what it's actually saying. So it may be a bit difficult to understand, but if you kind of read it, it says exception in thread main, this is main, unresolved compilation problem. That means there's an issue running the program. The method print string is undefined for the type print string. So let's think about what is it saying. The method print string is undefined. So if we just read what this message is saying, we can actually get a good idea of what's going wrong. And then if we look back at our code, and it even gives us a line number. So if we click on this link to go back to our code, you can see here that we've misspelled print. So if we just fix the T, then we can run it and it'll work fine. But if we had just, gotten intimidated by the syntax error and not read it, then that would have just taken longer to fix. The other thing that you can do is just look up the error. So one common one can be null index out of bounds Java error. And if you look this up, you can see again, you go back to Stack Overflow, which I talked about earlier. You can find what people are asking about this particular thing. So here's one answer that people have given. Here's another one that someone has answered and given us a solution to. So then you look at what they did wrong in the question, you look at what this person did to fix it, and then you go back to your code and you check how to fix it in your own code. So yeah, don't feel bad when you get syntax errors. They're completely normal. And so the sixth and final tip is to take courses. So courses are a great way to learn Java or any programming language. So especially good ones that I've used in the past are EDX and Coursera. So if I just went here and looked up Java, I have a lot of options that I can choose from. So if I give it a minute to load, you can see that I will have 498 results. So I can learn from Harvard or from W3C, or all of these different institutions are teaching Java. And like I said, some of them are free, some of them are paid. So you can find a free one if that's what you're looking for. So yeah, those are 6 easy tips that will help you learn Java quicker. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, make sure to subscribe for more Java and programming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.